Hold on.
Take this off first. Put this out of the way. Come on, you wanted to come out a minute ago.
It's like, no, not today. So when you donut fried, you would make like 50-pound bags of this?
Right.
And then
Well, it would be a 50-pound bag of like a pre-mixed donut thing. The only thing we had to add to it was water and yeast.
Oh, okay.
So-
but that's still a lot of work.
I'm going to need more flour, I think.
And then you would divide it into 4s?
Well, you figure it's a 50-pound bag of dough mix, and then by the time you add the liquid ingredients to it as well, you are adding more weight. So yeah, and then if you've ever seen one of the KitchenAid mixers for kitchens, they're on the floor.
Yeah, they're
So
huge.
you have to lift the dough out.
We had those for the bagel shop too, but for 2 things. We had them for the cream cheese, the smaller one that was big, and a huge one, like even bigger than the one we had at the goat rodeo.
Right.
Like that one was for the bagels.
Right.
You probably used the one in the bakery.
Yeah, we use the big one, yeah. And so you have to bend over and pull the dough out of that. So you figure, a little bit more flour. You figure that it's probably about 70, 75 pounds by the time you're done.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. But, it makes sense with the volume, right? You're making like hundreds of donuts.
Right. So what I would do is just, well, you have a, like a pastry cutter, like, let's see if I can example
have
here.
one, right?
So like this.
Yeah.
So that you would just cut the dough in the mixer, and then you could lift out the quarter pieces, which were a little bit more easy to handle, because usually what we would do is we'd shape those out.
What time would you go in?
Oh God, like 10:30.
See, I didn't remember because I was asleep by then.
Yeah, I would go in about 10:30ish.
And then when would you get home?
About 7:30.
Would you, if you ever made donuts like as a business, would you do that again?
Well, people want donuts usually in the morning. So yeah, that's kind of what you do, because it takes time to, well, that's ready. So I'm going to take this bowl, which I actually rubbed with a little bit of oil. I'm going to plop that baby in there. I'll leave this out because I'll use that later. And then what I'm going to do is get out some cling film. Set that there. Take some cling film and just cover the top of it.
You're a woman of mystery today.
I am. So here's the thing. If I was going to fry like in the morning, early morning, what I would do is probably make this the day before and leave it in the fridge overnight to proof slowly, because I feel like that builds the flavor. That's what I do when I make the cinnamon rolls, because I don't have to fry them. I'm just baking them.
Yeah.
But since we're going to be frying these this evening, I am going to just leave this out on the stove, and probably for about 2 hours. I'll take a look at it at that time and see if it's doubled in size. And if it has, at that point, I will knock it down and then take it over here and roll it out. And then we'll cut the donuts, and then we'll let them rise again.
Sounds good.
pretty to cool the oil down, okay? Jeez.
How pretty to you? Actually, it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It does. Well, that's what they do in England.
Is it? They deep fry bread?
They do for
They
the
deep fry
breakfast.
everything.
The English breakfast.
Is that why it tastes so good?
Yeah.
You can do it a couple times, like flip it, right?
No, I'm just gonna do it. You really want to wait and let it cook on the side. You can have that.
I was gonna eat it anyways. Still too dark.
No, that's actually good. What this is doing is helping cool the oil down, which is why I didn't do some of the fancier ones that we had going on there.
That one looks better.
This one is actually really not that dark. Okay, that's going to be one of the cinnamon ones, so bring that. Actually, I'm going to put this over here. Ow. That was a bit hot. Yeah, see, that one wasn't ready yet. This one's not either. I cooled the oil down, so it was still pretty hot. I'm going to check it. Yeah, that's better. That's more like out on. Okay. Get it quick because I got to get them out.
I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm here. Bomb them all. Get it out of there. Oh, look at donuts. It's the donuts. It's the donuts. Oh, they almost fell. That one almost fell.
I'm not going to flip that one.
That one was our bad one.
It's not bad. It's just weirdly shaped.
It's probably going to taste really good. I am going to put one in the sugar early.
Okay, be careful. Very hot.
I know, Mom. I work with bagels.
Also, be careful because that thing is not very great. Yeah, there's a couple of them that aren't the prettiest, but you know what? Fuck it. Okay, let me check the temp again.